Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Pisces, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Pisces Spirit. Alright Pisces, 3 cards for the first person. Moon, Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Okay, second person, Temperance, 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Mutual energies, 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of my deck I have the Page of Pentacles. So things could be stagnant right now. I think one of you is realizing that, you know what, there's too much of stagnancy, there's no communication, maybe this is the end, maybe it's time for me to move out of this connection now. What's the point of waiting? The other person, they are somewhere still wanting this 10 of Cups. They want this victory and success, but they don't want to look like a loser. It's like they don't want to be the ones to come back and have to beg the other person, I think, who they are not sure is even still interested or has emotionally distanced themselves or walked away. So their pride is, I think, coming in the way. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Pisces. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Pisces and their person spirit. Pisces and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Right, let's take a few more from another deck, Pisces. Pisces and their person spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Pisces, and then start the reading. Pisces and their person spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Pisces, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Pisces, says, telling you that I need you now will be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. That's exactly what we saw on person B's end, right? I feared you were more obsessed with me rather than in love. It felt suffocating sometimes. I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I may not be good enough for you. You seem to have high standards. The thought of being with you one day is what gets me through today. I want us to build trust and work on a foundation of friendship before we can have a romantic or sexual relationship. I like so many things about you that I don't even know how to tell you that I love everything about you. I think that you were made for me and I was made for you. In spite of how things turned out in the end, I don't regret loving you. Someday I know I'm going to regret that I let you get away. I thought I wanted someone better than you, but there is no one better for me than you. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way that you deserved to be loved. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading, Pisces. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Then we'll check out person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. You could be either one of them if this is your reading. So person A, tell me, what's the moon card in reverse? Moon card in reverse. Yeah, person A says, well, the writing is on the wall now. The truth is that I need to move on. This is never going to get solved. I might as well, step away from this connection and move towards my own peace and happiness, allow the universe to take me wherever it wants to take me now, because there is still no clarity. There's still no clarity. They continue to lie to me or not communicate with me. Things are stagnant. I'm still in that same limbo land of, are we going to be together, or what do they want, or am I just an option in their life? I mean, there's just too much of conflict. And not enough communication, I guess. So person A is now thinking about, well, maybe it's time for me to accept that maybe this is over. Too many bad memories have been created. Maybe this is not my soulmate. Maybe it was a figment of my imagination, and move towards something happier in my life. I need to go out there and heal my own broken heart now. But of course, person A is very disappointed. They are disappointed, but they feel now no point sitting around in disappointment anymore. I might as well go there and make all my own dreams and wishes come true. Right? Heal my own broken heart. So, person B, what about you? Why the Temperance in reverse? They are feeling very, very scattered. Yeah, they're going through a tower right now. This person is going through a tower because they are also recognizing that maybe the stagnancy has, elongated too long. This person is afraid. They are afraid. They are feeling that maybe person A is holding back from me now. They are not stressed on me anymore. I think this person loves to have power, and they have a stubborn streak, or they like to control everything. But right now, heart of hearts, all this person wants is a 10 of cups with person A. They want to offer commitment. They still have a lot of passion for person A, and they are really sad and depressed because they feel maybe things have stopped between the two of you. This person is sure that this is my 2 of cups. So then what's stopping you? Tell me. 4 of Pentacles. Why are you holding back? Because they feel hopeless. They feel hopeless. They feel not worthy. They feel they made some wrong choices in their life. So as much as this person wants to rush back in and say something to person A, they don't want to look foolish either. I think this person's pride is coming in the middle, where they want it all, but somewhere they don't want to look foolish in case the other person is not interested, or is not emotionally invested, or has ended things with them. They are very attracted to person A, who they probably are seeing as somebody who's, taken back their power and getting a lot of attention, not stressing over them. So they are a little worried that what I'm trying to manifest may not happen. Even if I was to go and tell them, let's say, the truth, and then hoping for victory and success, but what if I get turned down? Then their ego comes in the middle, right? So in case they get refused. So, okay, mutual energies then for the first person. The first person, 6 of Wands. Yeah, person A says, I know. I already know that they have a lot of ego. They have a lot of pride. They took my love for granted. They just kept taking from me. And they kept making me feel as if I was not good enough for them. It was always their way or the highway. They never even apologized for the way they treated me. So I think person A already knows that trait about person B, where person B was being prideful or egoistic or always wanting to have their way. So that is the reason I think person A says, well, if they can never offer me a full cup of love, then what am I waiting for? I might as well walk away, right? So 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, because person A says, if they're going to continue to lie to me and never open their heart to me, never express their feelings to me, then I have to cut this person out of my life. What's the point of talking to them or communicating with them when they're always going to be that player or immature person, or, just be immature, I guess. And so person A is kind of branding person B as a player and a liar and somebody who's, always playing mind games. So, what's the point of waiting around here? I might as well turn around and find somebody brand new. If they're never going to put in the work, always leaving me waiting, always sitting in their ego and pride, then, well, no point. So, okay, person B, what about you? 3 cards. What do these 3 cards mean for you? 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. They do want to win over person A. They do want to heal the broken heart that they've caused, but because they don't know if they will be forgiven now, I think that is when this person goes right into their cave. They either feel that I've delayed things for too long, or they feel, what if I go towards them and apologize and, lay my heart out there, and they tell me that they're not interested or they're not even single anymore. So that insecurity is there. They feel, what if I don't get a second chance now? So as much as this person wants to reconcile, they fear that person A has emotionally walked away from them. And tell me more. Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Yeah, somewhere, they're hiding behind their ego and pride and saying, what's the point of taking action? What's the point of taking action? I'm sure they don't want me anymore. I'm sure they've walked away and they are already the new beginning elsewhere. I mean, it's not that I don't want to take action. I want to work things out with them, but I'm here standing at crossroads, not making a move because I don't think I'll get a second chance. It's their own insecurity and maybe that feeling that I'll feel ashamed if I am refused because maybe they took too long, or I don't know. So that's why there's stagnancy here. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, one of you does want to still end the stagnancy. I think it's person B who has had that clarity that I do want to, like, they want to come back and, let's say, propose, or they want to offer commitment, but they want to do it with their self-respect in order. They don't want to be the one who comes and lays their heart out there, and then they can't manifest this, or they are called a trickster, or things don't go their way. So that is, I think, what is stopping this person, because they feel, what if they're still angry and upset with me? And here I'll go and, put my whole heart out there, and then I may get refused. So that's the reason of the stagnancy at the moment. Until next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.